There are people in the gym right now training 4 or 5 days a week, putting in the effort, sweating, doing everything they think is right. And they are going to look exactly the same in 3 months. Not because they're lazy, but because they do not understand what actually makes progress. If you finish most of your workouts thinking, that'll do, this is where you're probably going wrong. And I'm not saying that every session needs to be all out, crawling out the gym, but there needs to be a difference between training properly and just going through the motions. So many people sit in the middle ground, not really pushing, not really focused, just ticking boxes. And this feels productive, but nothing actually changes because half effort over time just gives you half the results. You don't need to destroy yourself every session, but you should be finishing your sets knowing you actually had to work. Like, that was tough. I had to focus there. That's what the body responds to. And that leads into a bigger issue most people have. Let me ask you something. Are you actually stronger than 4 weeks ago? More weight, more reps, better form, anything? Because if nothing's improved, then why would your body change? You are literally giving it the same reason to stay the same. No progression means no reason to adapt. This is where tracking comes in, and there's no need to overcomplicate it. Just know what you've done previously and try to beat it. 1 more rep, slightly better form, a bit more weight. That's progression. But most people don't give themselves the chance to do that. If every time you walk into the gym and decide what you're doing there on the spot, then that's probably the biggest reason you're not seeing results. And look, fair play. You're in the gym, you're moving, you're being active. That already puts you ahead of most people. But then that turns into a bit of this, a bit of that, whatever's free, whatever I feel like, skip a few days, skip a week, come back, start again. There's no structure there. And if there's no structure, there's nothing to build on. Even a simple plan fixes this, knowing what you're training and when you're training it. So when you come back in, you are not guessing, you are continuing. That's how progress actually starts stacking up. And when you combine that with everything else, this is what training actually looks like to get results. You've got a plan to stick to. You are tracking enough to know that you're improving. And you are giving your body a reason to change. That's it. It's not fancy, it's not complicated. It just works because it makes sense. And yeah, of course, nutrition plays a massive role. Recovery plays into it too. But if your training has no direction, you are always going to feel like you are putting the effort in and not getting much back. That's the difference between people that go to the gym and people that change their bodies. And if you want help with all this and more, click the link in my description. That's where you can apply to work with me one-to-one.